Rhythm hop with soul bop. Rhythm hop with soul bop.
We had our downs, but we had way more ups. Let's make love.
The dream is real. Gang over love. Brent Faiyaz, when I fell in love with your music champs. People Station V103, ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Brent Faiyaz in the building. Brent, how you feeling? How did it feel to hear that song that you made at 18?
Man, I ain't heard that record in a minute. So you just played it just now. That brought back some memories. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, I'm telling you, and I just came up with this rhythm hop with the soul bop. And that feels like that too.
That got a ring to it.
You hear me? You hear me? And I honestly came up with rhythm hop with the soul bop when I was listening to Price of Fame. I mean, bruh, the first verse was chopped and screwed. You know what I'm talking about? Then you came back with the thing. And by the time you got to the 320 mark in the record, you was lullabying them.
Yeah.
I mean, what goes into that dynamic structure?
That's just different moods, different feelings. Like, I get bored. I got ADD real bad. So after a while, I'm like, yo, switch it up just so I can keep working on it, you know?
Right. Well, that's a hell of a song. Then All Mine, which we're going to play momentarily. It's one of my favorites on this incredible album, Wasteland, out now. If you do not have it, make sure you stream it and buy it right now. But the art you make, I think all art is interpreted different, right? People get different feelings. But when I heard All Mine for the first time, I thought about Brooklyn, New York City. I was around your age, actually. No, I was about 22. And I had a roommate, big shout out to Bobby Joseph, and we were at him, tough. This was before I met my wife, like right before I met my wife. And we were at him. And I felt like they all were mine. If I was dating, you were mine.
Belong to you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really felt that in my spirit. Was that part of your...
Part of the thought process, yeah. It was just like, just that feeling of like no matter where you go, you belong to me type of thing.
Come on.
Just so I just made the record about that mood, about that feeling of you mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I feel like, people talk about toxicity in music. They're the best stories. They're the best stories, bro.
It's real. Life be good, life be bad, life be confusing. I feel like you can't just make music from one perspective or two perspectives. You got to make it from. You got to have a wide range of emotions in the music.
You're a 56-year-old, 26-year-old. But I really want to get into some of these skits. You literally got some of the best skits. And I'm going to start with Egomaniac because you're exiting the house. You're about to go out of town. Yeah. You're arguing with your girl. She says, I don't know nobody out here.
I don't have any family out here.
You know what I mean? You said all I needed was your love, basically. What's up?
You said, don't worry about it, that you were the only love and support I needed. What the fuck happened to that?
Is that a real scenario?
Nah, my executive producer, shouts out to Freeze, he wrote the script. So I got in with some actresses, mad talented. We went to the movie studio and we did it. But that was really my chance to get in my acting bag. I'm like, man, this story is compelling. It ties the songs together. Like, let's take this somewhere. Let's go there with it.
No, it's cinematic for sure. And then by the time you got to Oblivion, I was just like, yo, he goes downstairs, he gets in the car, and some of these women and men, they don't care about no relationship you in. They want what they want, and it's what it is. Yeah. And they cool with it. And they willing to be. I had somebody tell me, I'd rather have 50% of you than 100% of some of these. And I'm like, yo, like you really just think of yourself in that? So is that part of the deal with you?
It be like that, man. I think it depends on who you spending time with. You feel me? But I don't know, man.
Tough.
It's like it's tough, man. I feel like any chick I kick it with, she got to get like a piece of me. She can't get the whole thing because I got to move around. I got to work. Got to bounce around from place to place. That's the space I'm in, the age I'm in.
You're 26 years old.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You got time.
Yeah.
But I think it's hitting different now. I think the music is hitting different for you now. Like seeing people show up like they rushing you. Yeah. It's on some rock star ish.
Yeah, it be getting out of hand. It be getting out of hand.
Hey, yo,
I be having to chill.
You have to get the movie thing going, and I tell you why. Because when I got to Wake Up Call, which is the last interlude on Wasteland that's available right now, if you don't have this album, you should smack yourself in the face. Best R&B album alongside Beyonce. Now I got to give a woman her props too.
Appreciate it.
No, I'm dead serious. But in this scenario, in this scene, like you were going, she called you. She was frantic. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Then you had to like go find her because you didn't know what was going on. But then you crashed. Yeah. Are you dead? Does the baby live?
I can't.
Where do we go from here?
I can't give it away. It ain't been written yet. I have no idea yet.
Yo, It's not written yet. Talk that talk. Are you?
Yeah, I have no idea yet.
You're a 56-year-old, 26-year-old. This guy's talented. But speaking of talent, I want to play All Mine, and we'll come back with Brent Faiyaz. This is my new favorite song on the album Wasteland. Here's All Mine, Brent Faiyaz on V103.
I'm imagining, like, being in the car, listening to the radio, and, like, hearing this for the first time. Right now, you know what I'm saying?
Imagine somebody listening to that in the car for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feeling, I get that, man. I feel the feels.
Yeah, man. It feel good, man.
That's awesome.
I'm glad people loving it, people receiving it, man.
Yeah, man. You got a talent, man. I think it's, too, the warmth in it. It's a sincerity in it. Even when you're talking about some crazy relationship scenario, it's still a sense of warmth.
Yeah. I mean, it all come from a real place, you know what I mean? Like, make these music about real situations, real relationships, real people, real feelings, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, man. All Mine is a staple here on the Kenny Burns Show. You know, the Wasteland album. I'm just gonna need to just insert. We gotta figure out a way to put, you know what I'm saying, the Price of Fame. Like what's going on with that? Is that a visual coming? Price of Fame is one of my favorites.
The video for that out. Yeah. Bobby shot a video for that. Yeah.
You shot that, B? The dream is real. Tiffany, put that on at the Kenny Burns Show and V103 ASAP. I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Touring coming up, obviously. Yeah.
Some things in the works.
Got the things in the works, and you are how many months? Is it second month that the album's out?
July, yeah, second month.
And people running up to you in the street like thousands.
It's crazy, man. Everywhere I go to the airport, go to the gas station, go wherever. And they're like, yo, I love that new album, man. Oh, this is my favorite record on there. I'm like, what?
If you could say anything to the young Brent Faiyaz, the young up-and-coming artist, because you've been working for a long time. It's almost a decade for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And making records.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just now seeing your due.
Yeah.
What would you say to the young and coming up?
I say, yeah, like, keep going. You right, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
Yeah,
you got it.
You right.
You right, you got it.
you
right, you got it. You right, Bobby, you right, you got it. I love that. All right, we'll keep leading by example, man. Cannot wait for the Wasteland tour. I know you got some big things in the works.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts.
I can't wait for it.
It's going to be a movie.
Capital W. You got to do something with that electric W, too.
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in the works. I don't even want to get too much away. It's about to be nuts, though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the young genius, Brent Faiyaz. We appreciate you stopping by the nation, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
All love. The dream is real. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We got more TKBS coming up next on V103.
The dream is real.